I always find that after a busy week, the apartment starts to feel a little out of sync. Nothing major, just small things piling up here and there. So that day, I wanted to take it slow and reset everything. Meal prep, dust and vacuum, and wash our bed sheets. I started by making a list of what needed to be done while I drank my coffee. I love our apartment. We've spent many years here, and I'll be sad when we eventually move somewhere new. Although the open plan of the living space makes it feel bigger, it can sometimes make filming a bit more challenging, as you quickly get a glimpse of everything at once. I've been looking for ways to challenge myself creatively in my videos, and I'm happy to be working with Insta360 once again to show you how I use the GO Ultra, not only when traveling, but at home as well. One of the best features of this camera is how small and lightweight it is. It's actually smaller than my eyeshadow palette when I compare them side by side, and tiny enough to just clip or place anywhere, so I can capture moments completely hands-free without interrupting what I'm doing. The remote control works seamlessly, even when it's detached from the action pod. I've also been using the magnetic mount for harder to reach angles and smaller spaces where a tripod wouldn't work, like appliances, door frames, or even higher surfaces. The magnetic pendant lets me film completely hands-free, which I've been loving for things like cooking or journaling. It just captures everything as it naturally happens. It's been a really nice way to capture angles I wouldn't normally be able to get in this space, while still keeping everything feeling natural. If you've been curious about it, the Insta360 GO Ultra is currently on sale for spring. You can use my code Caroline or the link in my description for up to 15% off and some free gifts for a limited time. First task on my list was washing our bed sheets. I try to do this once a week because there's really nothing better than going to bed on freshly washed sheets. While that was going, I meal prepped waffles to have for breakfast in the coming days. Mark has been going more and more into the office, and I like having something ready for him to grab in the morning. I let them cool completely on a rack and then freeze them. In the mornings, we'll pop them in the toaster and they basically taste like Eggos. I put the sheets in the dryer and then moved on to dusting and vacuuming the living room. I get asked sometimes how we keep our couches white. There's no secret, really. I vacuum them every week, deep clean them every season, and spot clean in between. Next, I moved on to dusting. We love the look of a glass coffee table, especially combined with our bulky furniture, but it gets dusty quickly. I used a mix of water and vinegar to clean it and also wipe down our chessboard and books before putting them back. When I was done cleaning the other rooms, the sheets were dry and ready to be put back, just in time for the afternoon light to hit the window. This yellow cover has been my favorite for a few months, but it's especially nice in the spring and summer when the room is sunny. After I was done completing all of my small cleaning tasks, I put on some music, set the table, and we started working on dinner. That night, it was fresh pasta and a spicy vodka sauce. I ended the night in bed working on my latest knitting project and falling asleep quickly. Thank you once again to Insta360 for working with me on this video. I've really been enjoying having it as a part of my routine at home. It makes capturing these little moments so much easier. I'll leave the details below if you want to check it out, along with my code COUNTIN for the spring offer. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.